cases from here in Oregon are getting a second look in Eugene, and it's all thanks to two retired police officers. KVAL's Olivia Young is live outside of the Eugene Police Department now. Olivia, what can you tell us about the investigators looking into these cases?
Jacqueline, these two investigators are technically just volunteers, but they're both retired police officers with decades of experience investigating violent crimes. And now they're taking a look at three unsolved murders that happened here in Eugene. They think they may be close to solving them. In fact, in one case, they think someone still living here in Eugene may hold the answer. Take a look. Drew Tracy and Rick Gillum aren't getting paid for their time.
And I can tell you, at least on two of these cases, we put in over 1,000 hours each.
But they don't mind. The retired police officers are volunteering in EPD's cold case unit, breathing life back into three old murder cases.
We use a little science, a little math, a little old age investigative techniques, and we kind of put that all together.
The investigators do the majority of their work from home, conducting follow-up interviews, combing through old police reports, and creating genealogical charts.
Here's reports, and then from that I got my little sticky notes.
A former EPD officer himself, Gillum worked on some of the cases when they happened.
Yeah, I do vividly remember a lot of the victims' families, and for me personally, that's would be the greatest reward. If we solve these cases, for the victim, to get some justice, and for their family to know that the victim got some justice.
Gillum hopes to soon bring closure to the family of Sharon Hiller, an exotic dancer found dead at the Willamette River in November of 1992. He and Tracy are using the newest technology to re-examine DNA from that crime scene.
We use the math and science to do the genealogy, so we can look at the genetic with the family trees, just like the Golden State Killer, to try to build down to a possible suspect.
An even older case is the 1978 murder of Karen Whiteside.
It involves a 16-year-old girl who was accosted, sexually assaulted, and then left for dead at Fairfield Elementary School back in 1978.
After re-examining evidence, Tracy and Gillum have a person of interest in that case, someone who's already in prison. And the investigators believe they may be close to solving another nearly 30-year-old case.
In Halloween of 1992, there was a party, and the party was here in Eugene, and it was at 4th Avenue and Blair Boulevard.
After attending that party, Tracy says Octaviano Zaragoza was attacked near the basketball courts in Washington Jefferson Park. He died the next day.
We believe that there still are people out here who were at that Halloween party who may have known, may have seen this attack.
Investigators coming out of retirement and finding answers out of the cold. If you have information on any of those three cases, call 541-682-2871 to speak with Tracy or Gillum. And the Cold Case Squad is looking for one more volunteer to help out, someone with investigative experience. But if you don't have that experience and you still want to help out, EPD is still looking for volunteers to help out in other units. And you can find information on applying for that on our website. Live at the Eugene Police Department, I'm Olivia Young. Back to you, Jacqueline.